Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about a huge flaw that has popped up in my DeathAdder recently that I never really noticed before, but now I have today. And that is the scroll jump issue, the major problem that a lot of people have been pointing out, and now I unfortunately have it. I said I was fortunate enough not to have this problem, and it didn't crop up until now. I was playing Counter-Strike today, and I just noticed I randomly jumped for some reason. I was not even putting my hand even close to the scroll wheel, and it just jumped. It registered as a jump, because that's what I have it set to. Scroll wheel down is jump. That's pretty common in Counter-Strike. And yeah, it just randomly did that. So that is a deal breaker for me. And I was actually planning on getting the Viper version 2 Pro because I went to Best Buy and I actually tested the shapes out, and I compared the shapes to the G Pro X and the Viper version 2. And yeah, I like the Viper version 2 shape just generally more for lax claw. I felt like it really fit my hand a lot better. And also, people weren't lying when they said the G Pro X side buttons were mushy as all hell, because they are. They have no tactility to them. And while that isn't a huge deal for me, come on. I heard even in the new G Pro X2, they really didn't change it that much. Some people say they did, some people say they didn't. I don't know who to believe, but a lot of people say it's really not all that different. So yeah, that's not great. And yeah, also just the stock skates are really just blech. They're just not great as well. So I don't know why Logitech just can't provide better side buttons or skates, especially when you're paying $160 for the new mouse and there's barely any changes, which is why I still don't recommend it for people that still have the original Superlight. So yeah, anyways, I'm getting a little bit off topic, but yeah, I just like the Viper version 2 shape more. But yeah, that's a deal breaker for me. That scroll jumping issue that will probably develop over time, and that as well has a very high chance of doing that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to take my chance of it just randomly in a year, because I've had this mouse for a year. I don't want that happening again, where it'll just randomly jump or randomly scroll. And it's not only because that'll affect bunny hopping or just jumping in video games. It'll also just affect just scrolling in web pages. It is extremely annoying if you just scroll once and then it'll just randomly scroll up or down. You don't even touch the scroll wheel and it just randomly does that. That is extremely infuriating. So yeah, I'm not gonna really use this for much longer. I'm still deciding on whether to get the Superlight or the Helios 2, the Helios 2 Pro, I think it's called, from Fantech, the latest Fantech mouse. So yeah, you can tell me which one you recommend as well in the comments, another just decision. But yeah, another decision to make. But I've at least narrowed it down further because again, I really like the Viper version 2 shape, and again, I really love Razer's opticals, and their tech is really good. Besides the scroll wheel, which sucks. I don't know what causes this issue. Maybe it's the encoder, but I have a high suspicion it's probably just the mouse wheel itself and the tensioning, because it is extremely light to the point where that's probably what's causing this random scroll jumping or random scrolling. It's just because it's too fucking light and there's barely any tactility to it. So that's probably what's causing it. And also just an issue with the encoder and just the way those mesh together just don't mesh together well. Maybe it's that. I don't know. But again, as all that I know is that it's an issue, and that's enough of a deal breaker for me to not get the Viper version 2. But yeah, again, recommend certain pros or cons if you have both of them, but probably don't yet. But yeah, once you get them, just say what you think about them and if you already have them. So yeah, that's basically it, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.